running the music from Metro last night trailer again, because that's the talk of the
Hotness.
community. Yeah, everybody is rooting for you, THQ. We don't like the thing you did with the balloons, but we don't want you to go away. Stay with us.
Well,
Stay,
they are
don't
selling
go.
everything, including their panties, to try to get out of debt. So
I know because I bought some of them. They were cute. They
hotness
were.
right
They,
there.
that's right. They were made out of red balloon. It was nice.
I don't know about panties made out of the balloon material. That seems a little uncomfortable.
That's what it's supposed to be, darling.
Hey, whatever gets your motor going, but it would be the whole trying to move and it rubbing and not in a good way and
Hello to CTA Digital. You are most welcome for the love and thank you for giving some back. Hi there. Y'all are like, who the hell CTA
yeah.
Digital? You should know who CTA Digital is. You know those people that made that little thing in your computer? That hard drive business? Yeah. Them.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you for love. We love you back. Now can I get a new hard drive, some stuff?
We love it when you love us.
We loves it when you love us. So it is our Monday. Good morning there, Joe. Good
I
morning.
know, it is Monday. It's all strange. It's all strange.
You know, okay, so I realized 3 days later that I was in the beta for SimCity. And
Wow. So you didn't get to do it because
well, no, I got into play, but I for 3 days I was pissed because I have friends that are like, I'm in the beta for SimCity, and then I realized it's in one of my emails that gets like 1,000 emails in a day. So I went through and searched for it and found that it went, yes, I'm in. But I was in 3 days before I actually saw it. But I gotta tell you, I am quite irritated. We may have to have another beta test show.
mhm.
Really, it really.
Yes, yes, I know, right?
Did you see the post I put up for SimCity on the EA site? It's bad when I gotta defend EA. I don't like it. It makes me feel all dirty, not in the fun way. Some of you out there, we must. I must stress again. Beta testing means that you're supposed to be going in and finding things wrong with the game. Now, granted, some of you are actually bitching, but you're not doing it in the proper context. There's a little tool they have in the options that says report bug, make suggestions, that type of thing. That's in every beta test for every game. That is where you're supposed to put that, not post on the boards. I'm not buying this. This game sucks. Yes, it sucks because it's a beta. It's not finished. How many times do we have to tell you that? Uh,
Yeah,
so
betas tend to be a little wonky, just a tiny bit wonky, and that's okay. That's all right. You just got to remember, folks, they are broken, and to have some patience. Report things when you see them broken. They will get around to fixing them, believe it or not.
that's why they
It's
asked me.
yeah.
And they could not grasp that when I posted it up one says, well, how am I supposed to beta test when I can't get in? There's a bug. Hey, I have Windows 8. I'm running blah, 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 blah. I tried to get in at this time and I got this specific error. Thought I'd let you know and then try again later. You're not supposed to camp by your computer and wait to get in. And what also amazes me more than anything is you're not paying anything for this. And you're
You're
still
not.
complaining. And they're still griping. Some of them are like, I'm not even going to pre-order. I can't even play the beta. The beta is not early access. There's two different things that you need to key in on if you're going to be beta testing. One is they will say beta, which means it's not finished. If it is finished and they're letting you in because you paid, you gotta, and it'll say early access. Now, when it's early access, it should not be broken. Honestly, yes,
No.
you should be angry. You've paid to get in. You should be griping, complaining, and posting up. I paid my money. But in beta, it is not supposed to be working. It does not work the way it's supposed to work. Some girlfriend of mine was like, "Well, I'm very disappointed because I didn't get to see. The graphics are very, very low. It looks like SimCity, the first one." And the reason for that is, young lady, it's called settings. You go into your little settings and you crank up the graphics, which is what I did. When I cranked them up, I got to give EA another pat on the back. It's gorgeous. I was able to zoom in and see these two little girls skipping home from school and all
Oh,
kinds of
that
cool
is
stuff. It
cute.
was very cute. I saw some going to the bus stop when they get off the bus and, people riding their bikes and I could see garage doors opening. It's gorgeous, but it is a beta. So some things are just not going to work. Some things are not available. Some people were angry. They wanted to do things. So just remember what you're playing and stop complaining. It's not going to work properly. I keep repeating that because
But I wanted to.
I think they did a good job. I did get a little bored because after that, I tested everything and I was trying to break it. I found one bug I reported, which I'm not going to go into detail for because I think I'm already speaking out of my NDA. But so
Oh, shame on the
yeah,
Cori.
yeah. But I did find one bug, and my always my first test when I do beta testing is Alt Tab. Does the game freeze when I Alt Tab? Because that's a big one.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Because that irritates me. Because I am an alt tabber. Because I will have 3 different games running, and it's
hmm
I have to alt tab to make sure I'm not dying in the other one.
hmm So I Alt Tab like 6 times. Alt Tab, Alt Tab, Alt Tab, Alt Tab, Alt Tab, and then I went back and I checked the game. Can I break you? Let me try this way.
see, see, that's Cori for you. Can I break you?
Well, that's what you're supposed to do in beta
This is
because if I
true.
don't
This is
if I don't
true.
find it, look, if I don't find it, it's gonna make it into my game, and I'm gonna tell you nothing pisses me off more if I Alt Tab and I come back and my game has crashed. Oh,
Mm-mm.
that is
Mm-mm.
a fight.
No,
That is
no.
a
Yep,
fight.
yep, yep.
All right, might I go first because I have an alert for my
All
fellow
right,
gamer.
you go first because I'm gonna throw a sticky grenade when I go. So.
Yeah, even Joe's saying that's the first thing he did when he got in the game was Alt Tab. They Yeah, you gotta check. Okay, so there is a message sent over to us from the ECA. Of course, we told you about this last week. They went over to Capitol Hill in Washington to discuss video games and recent legislation introduced in the Senate and the House of Representatives. They said that what happened is they came away more convinced than ever that the fight is on, guys. Vice President Biden said that we as gamers shouldn't be afraid of the facts when it comes to whether there is a connection between video games
No,
and
we shouldn't
violence.
because the facts are there aren't. Now stop trying
Uh-oh,
to make
there
them
she
up.
is. Oh, there she is. Okay. Even when presented with the facts, they said that they those that they talked to ignored them and basically went with what their own personal beliefs were. Senators are convinced, regardless of what facts were put in front of them, that there is a connection between video games and violence.
No, there's a
Uh,
connection between poor parenting and violence.
That's right. One even said, they said one proposed a study is simply laying the groundwork for new regulations on video games. Um,
You can regulate this, and you can imagine what I was just doing.
so yes, even though they were presented with these facts, and I want you as gamers that are listening to internalize this, please share this show with your fellow gamer friends, even if they only want to listen to the first few minutes. You need to know this so that when somebody approaches you or is attacking you, that you can just put facts back in their face. None of this, I think, or maybe I heard. You want to be able to say this. Violent crimes have decreased since 1980. Video game sales have
What?
increased. Yep,
Oh,
video
no.
game sales have actually increased. So if this was a direct correlation, right? And since 1980, we should all be walking around carrying guns and wearing Master Chief helmets and all the stuff that they think. Okay, so anyway, other nations that consume way more video games than the United States do not see the same level of violence. Those that the ECA talked to pressed forward with the need to
No, 'cause
legislate
they're
video
gonna beat their
games.
kids.
Said they wanted to legislate video games and waste money to find a connection between games and violence that we know personally does not exist. The senators believe that playing games leads to real world violence. They have even gone so far as to say in private discussions that they disagree with the Supreme Court's decision that video games are free speech. Okay.
Well, you can disagree with it all you want. I disagree with you being stupid, but hey.
Okay. And now the ECA takes special note of this, is saying none of us should take to these insults and lies. Video games do not lead to violence, and they are protected free speech. That's a reality, and we as gamers need to speak up and tell Congress this. You are going to write. Get your little keyboard out. You're going to write to your elected official and spread this action everywhere you can. So this year, this is our fight this year. We're going to keep presenting them facts. They're going to keep saying that we're lying. They believe, as the ECA is saying, that we are time bombs waiting to go off. It's an insult to all of us. So people, get on your mark.
Do
Get
it.
set.
Do it. Fix it.
Go. I just tweeted out the link. I have my big old misspelling there, but you know.
Speaking
Go.
of this whole... Sorry, go ahead. What?
I was telling them, go. Make sure you go there, sign up, put in your information. And I
Oh, I'm supposed to be sharing that page. Oh, do.
you were
No, because I totally forgot that's what we were talking about there. Never mind, my bad.
Yep. make sure you go and you sign up, people.
That
Make sure
page right
you're
there.
hearing
Go to it.
this. Yeah. And if you're not listening live, if you listen later or you watch later, you can go to our Facebook page / I forget. Just search us out, Gamer Girls Radio, GamingAtrix.com. Sorry, I'm crazy this morning. Or just go over to the
This
ECA.
morning.
Yeah, this go as quickly as possible. And I urge a lot of you that are in bigger cities, get your fellow gamers together and start doing the protesting thing. Just sit outside. You know where these politicians congregate.
Take your
Sit outside and
laptops, take your
take.
generators, whatever. Hook up some PS3, some Xbox, whatever you gotta get
Yeah,
going.
that's what I prefer. Yeah, bring your gaming apparatus and sit quietly and play. That's a big statement there. So if we were violent, wouldn't we be outside throwing something? We're sitting quietly playing, just like we do at home. We don't get up and go kill people. See how this
No.
works?
Susie is dying to meet you.
Why are you making noises? Hold on. There we go. we might scream at the screen a little bit, but we're not out trying to kill people. And oh my god, that commercial totally just lagged, and I could like see through that chick's face. It was really, really weird.
Stop. No.
I know. Kind of
No.
creepy.
All right, they got some. Jay says he's gaming while everyone else is at work. Somebody's got to do it. So we do it too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Don't read the following part of that.
I see that.
I'm not looking at them right now.
The backs of your knees, I'm cutting you. Very shallow
I'm not looking at them right now, but all right. So, little evidence: Sandy Hook shooter was a gamer. This is interesting. I'm pulling this from GamePolitics.com this morning. They gave us a little short rundown. In direct response to last month's shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary, the following has happened. Senator Jay Rockefeller introduced a bill calling for the U.S. National Academy of Sciences to study how video games and other media affect children. 3 separate events were organized to collect and destroy violent video games. The Massachusetts Department of Transportation removed 9 violent arcade games from 4 public rest stops. Vice President Joe Biden asked representatives from the video game industry to meet with him and others to discuss how to prevent future school shootings. President Obama called on Congress to fund research into the effects that violent video games have had on young minds. In discussing how to protect children from gun violence, the White House said that the entertainment and video games industry has a responsibility to give parents tools and choices about the movies and programs their children watch and the games their children play. Representative Diane Franklin put forth a bill proposing a 1% tax on violent video games to pay for mental health programs and law enforcement efforts related to the prevention of mass shootings. Representative Jim Matheson introduced a bill to prohibit the sales of adult-rated video games to children. And popping up a bit of new gun legislation, Senator Christopher Murphy said, "I think there's a question as to whether the shooter would have driven in his mother's car in the first place." Oh, and the last one, countless things have been written calling for the regulation of outright ban of violent video games. And what did this all come from? Well, shooter must have been totally into these violent video games. Well, they say, well, no, because, here's kind of the little thing. There's very little evidence that the shooter even played video games, let alone was fixated on violent ones. Did he play games? Well, yeah, he probably did. Most of us do. Like wearing shoes or eating cereal, it's a very normal thing to do. But where did we get the idea that he was into all these violent video games? Well, from a UK tabloid. Not
surprise.
even kidding you. All right, so what exactly happened? Well, they interviewed a plumber who'd done some work at the shooter's home sometime before. And what was said? It was a beautiful house, but he lived in the basement. I always thought that was a little strange, but he had a proper setup down there. Computers, a bathroom, bed, and a desk, and a TV. There were no windows. The shooter moved down there after his brother had moved out. The boys are fans of the military. They had posters all over the wall in the basement. They had one poster of every piece of military equipment in the U.S. ever made. I would like to see this, by the way, because that would be a huge-ass mofo poster. Just saying.
Yep.
It was a huge poster with every tank ever made. These kids could tell you about guns they had never seen from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. The kids who play the games know all about them. I'm not blaming the games for what happened, but they see a picture of a historical gun and say, I've used that on Call of Duty. So in other words, we don't know if the kid actually played Call of Duty. The plumber just happened to have named Call of Duty, because what do you want to bet? He plays
Plays
Call of
Call of
Duty.
Duty.
So we don't even know if this kid played Call of Duty.
I raised
Some
my coffee.
stupid plumber mentioned it.
Yes, but the congressmen are not going to let this go because we know this is about the almighty dollar. Those stupid gamers are making more money than us. Those stupid game developers who get to do something fun that they love all day are making money doing this, and we are not. So therefore, we're going to try to crucify them because we're angry because we
Oh, and apparently,
we don't really like our jobs.
the shooter's very, very, very shockingly violent fantasy war game, his favorite one, was Dynasty Warriors. The thing about
Really?
Dynasty Warriors, there are no guns!
Guns and Dynasty Warriors.
And it's a T-rated game.
Oh my
For teens.
God. Yeah, people, we're going to have to do some protests. You know what? I'm going to talk. I know there's something going on with the ECA. I'm not going to mention because I saw some emails in passing. There is a company that's trying to partner with the ECA to do something about this, and it's a very big company, so this will be helpful, but I'm going to pass along an idea today. I like the silent protest thing. We need to organize that, preferably when it's not snowing in some of your states and it's not cold. Because I like you, but I don't want to be that close to y'all when it's trying to play games. But yeah, we need to organize something. We're gonna have to do something, gamers. Sorry, I know we'd rather be inside playing, but something is gonna have to be done because they will take my games from me when they pry them out of my cold, dead hands. You're not taking them from me.
Yep.
No. Okay. Anyway, we gotta move along, don't we? I'm full of coffee, man. The coffee, the vitamins and stuff just hit my bloodstream. I'm about to cut somebody. What? All right. Ginger, what you got up for me?
Hold on one second.
You
there we go.
Stop flirting.
No. I was sharing the story on Google Plus.
Very nice.
Yes. All right. So, which one are you wanting? The
Secret World? No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. SimCity. SimCity
Okay.
will work. SimCity will work. All right. Are we ready? Go. No.
We are going right now.
All right. You heard us talking about SimCity earlier.
Mute.
Yes, you heard us talking about SimCity earlier. Well, they released some new landmarks. Gosh, EA, I hate you. You make good games, but I can't stand you. Okay, so what do the Eiffel Tower, Brandenburg Gate, and the Big Ben Clock Tower have in common? Besides being three of the world's most recognizable landmarks, there are also the three core components of city sets that are available in the upcoming SimCity Digital Deluxe Edition, which again will be available in a few short weeks exclusively on Origin on March the 8th. More than just window dressing, these three landmarks will influence and change your cities. Plop any of these three buildings and watch the surrounding buildings adapt and change to fit their style. Ever wanted to make your own city of lights? Well, you put the Eiffel Tower down and you've got your very own SimCity version, all without leaving the comfort of your home. Preferably, I would prefer to go to the real thing. They got shoes that live in Paris, just saying. The Paris set, of course, includes the Eiffel Tower, Parisian-themed buildings, and the Paris police station, Plapa Bliand, and French police cars. German city set includes the Brandenburg Gate, German-themed buildings, and the German rail station and unique German trains. The British city set includes the Big Ben clock. Yeah, who wrote this? You know what? I'm gonna send them a message. Somebody is not acting right. Excuse me, over at EA. That's not right. I can't be putting all this misspellings in your thing. Anyway, Big Ben, Clock Tower, London-themed buildings, and the London bus station, and double-decker buses. Oh, I can't wait to see it. See, Ginger, are you showing the trailer?
I am totally showing the trailer.
Isn't that nice?
That is very cool. I might
excited.
actually play this because this actually looks neat.
They do very well when they put in landmarks. Like I remember playing SimCity, was it 3000 or 4000, and seeing the Astrodome, and I'm from Houston, so I was so excited when I saw the Astrodome landmark and I could put it down. I was like, oh my God, Astrodome! So it's nice, and I believe that I'm not sure in this one, but I know in the original one, you had the other, historical landmarks. Why can't I say the name? Statue of Liberty. Oh my God, I suck. So. Anyway, for politicians who are listening, SimCity is rated Peggy 7 and probably E for everyone here. So you all won't go after anybody. There's nothing evil in it. Of course, they'll probably get it. Yeah, they'll probably say that the tornadoes and weather are evil. Oh no, we shouldn't be teaching our kids to destroy the country with tornadoes. Because of course
they have the tornadoes.
Of course, we have that ability to do that, right? Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
Hmm. All right. Are you ready? You ready for your next one?
I am ready. I am ready. I'm ready to go. All
Mm,
right, one of my favorite games.
uh-oh.
APB celebrates a year on top as Steam's #1 free-to-play game. Hell
What?
yeah. Reloaded Games, a leading publisher and developer free-to-play massively multiplayer online games, announces that the company's pivotal open-world third-person action game, APB Reloaded, which y'all have seen me play videos of, continues to be a top 5 free-to-play title on Steam. They've held that position for more than a year, launching to Valve's leading platform for digital content distribution and management back in December of 2011. APB Reloaded has demolished a major milestone in player loyalty, typically reserved for the industry's publishing elite. I'm going to lose my voice. Hold on.
Stop.
I'm
No.
trying. As of the beginning of the first quarter of 2013, APB Reloaded resides as the fourth most popular free-to-play game offered by Steam, besting game juggernauts and iconic brands like Lord of the Rings Online, Star Trek Online, and DC Universe. Thanks to a loyal player community and the hard work of Reloaded Productions, APB Reloaded has proven that addictive gameplay and solid mechanics and infinite customization continues to resonate with new players and returning Sanparo, why did I say Sanparo? Sanparo veterans
Sanparo.
alike.
Sanparo.
Seriously, it's a beautiful game. In the coming weeks, APB Reloaded will introduce the Settling the Score update with an improved
Oh,
district
God, look at that
instancing
car.
mechanics. I know,
Oh.
it's hot. So hot.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
get him,
god.
get him. Oh. Oh
That
my
is
God, did they put in
so...
breakdancing?
Oh, there's dancing? There's been dancing.
I never did the dancing. Oh, it's time for me to do a new video. I'm just guessing. I gotta do a new video.
And look at that. That
It's
is
been some years.
sexy. Oh my god. That car is hot.
That's
Oh,
fine.
don't
Yeah,
roll it. Don't roll it. Oh, oh, oh.
yeah. See, I cannot watch this game and not want to play. Oh my God.
All
That's
right,
my
so...
car. See that car right there?
Yeah.
The one that's rolling? That's my car. I have that car. I think. I think I have that car.
I got a
No, I don't
couple
have
of
the
different
spoiler on
cars.
the back.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go in later and get a truck. I want the little green. Oh, hold on.
Oh my
I gotta
God!
say, you see this one? This is the one that I want right here. If it's gonna open
Uh,
up, I want this car.
the little green one with the spoiler on the back.
Yeah. Wait, are you just gonna show us art? I want to see the car. Here's the car. If it'll play, I want this car.
Oh, it's
This
for
little car
It's for
will
sale.
move.
It's for sale on Patriot.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Oh, they're showing you how they
How
put
they
the art on.
decorated it, but I just want the car. That car will haul ass and
Now,
fits into
see, a
the
lot of you didn't
smallest
know
little
this that
places.
you can. Yeah, a lot of you didn't know that you can do this in Secret World. Of course, you have to pay. You can't do
No,
it.
APB.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Secret World is the next one coming up. I'm about to tell you. All of those are my Secret World, APB, and Fallen Earth are my MMOs that I absolutely adore. And I'm gonna tell you how good they are. Is I usually don't bounce between three MMOs. I usually have the one that I play, and that's it. And I've got three, so I do tend to get them all confused. Like I'll be pushing controls for something else. I was in Fallen Earth the other day, going, "Where is my car? Where is the car generator thing? Oh, wait a minute, wrong game. Wrong game."
Seriously. All right, so this is a beautiful
Yeah.
game. But what was I going to say? With the new Settling the Score update comes a new scoring system, improved district instancing mechanic, the new scoring system that balances arrests, kills, and mission objectives, and a new way for players to choose their own spawn points after death. That's hot. Fans of all points bulletin universe may want to remain alert. Word on the street is that the rumor of an all-new APB experience may be revealed in coming months.
Oh, how
I can't
nice.
wait. I know, I can't wait to see what they've got planned, because just hot, so hot. Oh, I love that game.
I don't ever get anything done in there because I'm just, I have my thing I like to do. I like to punch the old ladies in the face and take their purse. And
Oh, it started playing music. Oh, my poor ears.
yeah, I'm very much a petty thief in APB. Very, very, very much. Okay, so you got my trailer running, I'm guessing. Right.
It's going right now. There we go.
The Secret World?
Yes.
All right, you musicians out there, listen up. You can get your music right in the game. Fallen Earth. There's a competition started for the Secret World, or rather, members
yeah.
of the
Wrong game.
Did you put up the wrong trailer?
No, you said Fallen Earth.
Oh, good gosh, I'm sucky today. And that's an old trailer, by the way. They're no longer with EA. That's the original trailer. They're now with Gamers First, but still Funcom.
Yeah,
Okay,
because the
so
Gamers First is amazing. EA can go suck it.
yeah, they didn't give them a chance. Okay, so members of the community, of course, are encouraged to submit your own music creations for consideration. Winners will have your contribution shared in-game with thousands and thousands of players. There are several locations in the secret world where modern music can be heard, such as shops, bars, diners, and nightclubs. I heard something really nice when I was in a junkyard the other day. They had a... Anyway, okay, so the music sent in by the winners will be implemented in such fitting locations in the game where anyone can hear them. Funcom's audio director Simon Poole will evaluate the contributions and be the main judge for choosing the winners.
Oh, see, those avatars are so pretty.
Yeah, they are. They said, of course, this Sam Poole's work from the Secret World soundtrack or his editing and mastering of the music in the videos, such as this launch trailer that you're watching. He says there's a lot of talented and dedicated people in the community, and we are lucky to have a game like the Secret World where their music can fit in perfectly. He says we already have many artists contributing with their music to the game, and to now give players the opportunity to let their music sound race across the radios of the Secret World is even more exciting. You can find out more information at thesecretworld.com. See if you can get your music in the game. I think that is so awesome, and ironically something that EA would have done back in the day before they decided that they were too good to involve the community in their games.
Yeah, you hear that, EA? Or are they upset with you for being
there's
douchebags?
so many. Not EA, but Secret World's another one that has so many layers. It's almost like playing 2 or 3 different games. I remember doing that part right there. Oh my God, I was screaming in here. Yeah, they have so many layers to the game. I'm in that part where they are in that world, and then I've segued into another one. I haven't made it there yet, or any of these places, but I am confused about how to even get back to where I was because I'm supposed to go back and talk to somebody.
I know, because I was like, wait a minute, I know I'm supposed to be going somewhere here. How do I get there exactly?
And you know what I really, really love is there's lots of bosses, and they come out of nowhere. You don't know when they're coming.
No, they just kind of hit you.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a Left 4 Dead in there thing.
Yeah.
Like when you first get into the woods and you're supposed to... I didn't catch on at first. Okay, this is another MMO as well, guys, that is very intricate, very, very detailed. So I'm there on top of the car, and this other guy's fighting, and he's shooting. And I go, oh, look, a gas can. And I aimed my camera down to look at it, not realizing I'm still firing. And I blew me up, him, the car.
Only Cori. Only Cori.
I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
That's our Cori, folks.
Now, what I was supposed to be doing is either you're supposed to lure the zombies and blow up, the gas can, or you're supposed to take the gas. I think you needed it for something, but you had an option if you needed to, get them off you. And the car alarm was going off too, so that was not helping. Like when I jumped on the car, beep beep, I was like, oh God. And then of course, as soon as I wasn't quite dead, so then a tank came out of behind me and finished me off. He picked me up and slammed me on the ground. Bam! It's like, oh.
Ouch! And those guys hurt.
Yes. I was backing up and firing at him, and it was like I was throwing, feathers at him. It was not doing anything to him at all.
Zombie.
He's like, I'm going to eat you, and that's it. You can try to run if you want to, little girl.
No, don't eat me. And they do. They want to eat you all over. It's like, no.
Hey, Ginger.
I didn't mean it like that. Oh, my God. Y'all see, I can't even say anything innocent because Miss Cori's brain...
My brain
is in the gutter. I didn't say nothing there.
Resemble that remark.
No. All right. So for my next one, God, that's a gorgeous game. I am going to talk to you about Oriental Assassins.
Really?
Yes. If I can find the screenshot to go with it. Screenshot. That. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways. All right. So. Oriental Assassins. Conquer Online. The Oriental Assassins springs the action. After a long month of waiting, Conquer Online has finally announced the arrival of their latest edition, the Oriental Assassin. A video showing details of this is playing right now, and you can see it. Oh, hey, look, bright flashes. Being introduced as a powerful long-range fighter, the video shows a promising future for this mystery from the East. They are not just excellent at hunting monsters. they're not just excellent at hunting monsters, but also doing great at simple or group PvP. Based on CO's easy-to-learn design concept, new players can also learn how to use their assassin quickly, getting you right into the action. You begin your training as a dedicated archer, gaining you the strength and ability needed to become an ancient assassin at level 40. With the arrival of the Oriental Assassin, a new U.S. server is also opening. That'll happen on January 29th, which is today. This takes the name of this wonderful new addition to CO. Which takes the name of this wonderful new addition to CO. Anyways, to give the newer adventurers a boost to help them begin their adventure, the CO team has prepared several fun events for all players on the Assassin server, along with a starter pack that's full of useful goodies.
Full.
Full. Right, so the CO now has two different types of legendary swords for hire, the Ninja and the Oriental Assassin, which will be given the opportunity to prove who's the strongest. Only time will tell. Yay! I don't know.
Jay, you know what? I will cut you.
What did Jay say?
He's talking about that I blew up somebody in Left 4 Dead by mistake. Now, in Left 4 Dead, I blew you up
She
on purpose.
caught me on fire! not in Left 4 Dead, but this was in Fallen Earth. She caught me on fire!
When did I catch you on fire in Fallen Earth?
Well, the zombies, the fire-breathing zombies thing.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't me. They were on fire already.
And then you brought them over and caught me on fire!
I was trying to pull them off of snow and blast her. They were screaming for help. I was trying to help.
Not very nice. It was
you
not
were supposed to be
very
backing
nice.
me with your own rocket launcher. Just
It was not very nice.
All right.
So
I'm sorry. Okay, you ready for me? You ready?
I'm going. I'm trying.
Are you ready?
There we go. I'm ready for you.
You ready for me? Are you ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, no, we're not. Hold on. Ow. Ow. There we go.
You closed it up, did you?
I didn't close it. It's still there.
Oh, there it went. It went away for a minute. All right, those of you who love
Just had to
these
make it
types
go
of anime-ish games will be happy to know that Games Campus revealed the NPC Mercenaries for their first browser-based MMO, Ecole Tactics Online. It's a turn-based browser MMO. Ecole Tactics Online takes its inspiration from Hallmark tactical role-playing games with a depth of story and customization not found in typical browser games. Players can sign up for an account at Ecole Tactics Online, of course, at equaltactics.gamecampus.com. And of course, if you just got confused by all that, just go to gamescampus.com. I'm sure you'll find it. Players don't enter the battlefield alone, and choosing the right mercenary to complete them is completely up to you. Mercenaries become permanent party members, just like in a full client-based MMORPG, except Ecole Tactics Online is immediately accessible in a browser, anywhere. Okay, you have 4 mercenary...
browser, you say?
Yes, browser. With 4 mercenary classes to recruit and control, their appearance, including costumes and customization options, are in the player's hands to choose and to edit as you see fit. You have a cleric. Yes, reading about strategy, triage, practicing on paper cuts, and boo-boos wasn't enough for this young buck. He left his family's ridiculously large estate behind, along with his wealth, to join the Mercenaries Alliance. His craving for life experience leads him to Vermonix. You also have a mage, trained in the ways of magic for decades. You know, that's who I'm going to be. I'm always the mage, or the next one. The fighter, confident and brave and a bit foolhardy. The fighter wields swords, daggers, sabers, katanas. That's my favorite right there. And basically anything sharp and pointy.
Anything sharp and pointy. I like that.
Archers, of course, a silent huntress. Bow always at the ready, agile and swift. She attacks from the long range with her formidable strength. Arrows that she carries are imbued with magic apply potions which stun, weaken, and damage opponents. She excels at single target damage and crowd control and has the longest range attacks in Ecole Tactics Online. Again, you can check this one out at gamescampus.com. They're also going to be having a competition starting pretty soon. Matter of fact, you might want to pop over to their Facebook page, and that's Ecole Tactics US, along with some daily hints and tips they'll have there, and plenty of screenshots and all that good stuff. So if you want to play that,
I'm a big dork, but every time you say Ecole Tactics, I hear E. coli.
E. coli.
I'm like, I don't want E. coli.
I don't want it. That's okay. You can keep that.
That's all right. It's all right. I don't want it.
So many good games coming out. Good games. This year may be a whole lot better than last year, I'm thinking.
I hope so, because they just really were not
Mm-mm.
any really good games last year.
Somebody brought it where I was like, oh man. And we'll get excited about some games, but if you don't hear us mention them again, it wasn't all that great. But I'm thinking this year we got is this year Sleeping Dogs. We got our GTA. These are our big ones. Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah.
We got GTA. Remember Me game. I'm calling that one out as that's going to be the darling for this year. Nobody's going to see that one coming. If you're not following them on Facebook, you should be. That game is going to be effing awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. And then we got. I actually kind of like this one, and I'm not usually one that likes these types of tactical games. And League of Legends is really popular. Have you played League of Legends, Ginger?
I have not played League of Legends.
Everybody keeps trying to get me to play. I'm gonna try to get in there sometime this week. By the way, did I mention it's Girl Scout cookie time and that Baby Natrix is a Girl Scout and you all are buying cookies? All of you listening,
Oh, girl, I'll be giving you my order in a little bit, and I will send you some money. I am not even kidding. You think? No, I'm so totally serious. I want some cookies.
Let me tell you what's funny is they have cookie training, so they give you a box of cookies. As part of the training, you're not supposed to eat them. And my cousin, of course, hands me the box. She's like, "You're supposed to go to the training thing they had. I've already gone. You need to go. Here's your box." And I started to open it. She's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm gonna eat these." She's like, "You're not supposed to eat them." I was like, "Whatever."
It's cookie training. I'm training to eat the cookies.
You don't put Girl Scout cookies in my hand and be like, "Don't eat them."
Exactly.
I'm gonna eat these. Mine. I'm gonna eat them right now.
I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need like 2 boxes of Thin Mints. I'm gonna need 2 boxes of peanut butter patties.
Hey, girl, they got a new one out this year.
What was that?
I do not know the name. That's what I have in there. It's a brand new box. I'll have to tell you later when I look at it. But I did take.
I'm gonna have to have some of the coconuts because people over here like the coconuts.
We don't do the coconuts. Have you had the lemon ones?
Yeah, my mother loves the lemon ones. I'm not a fan of them.
Lemonades? Oh, man. Baby Natrix was walking around the neighborhood year before last with those lemonades. And before we got off the block, we were out. And when I say off the block, I mean we were
those
walking
lemonades are like everybody's favorite.
Yeah. We didn't make it across the street from the house before we were stopped. People were passing us at the corner, and they were like, "Wait, you get lemonades? Are those?"
You've got some colleges nearby, right?
Yeah, too.
You go around the lunch hours, and you go as classes are letting out in the afternoon.
I know, and I'm gonna put her in her uniform. Mama works.
Mm-hmm. She will sell those like whoa.
And they're giving away a Kindle Fire or something.
And the mama goes at midnight when everybody's kind of getting home from the clubs and, a little bit looking for some munchies.
At the end of this street, and they usually park in front of the house. I told her we would just sit right outside with a box.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to look real sleepy and rub your eyes a lot and go, "Hi."
Yes. No, my best luck selling Girl Scout cookies, I had a friend of mine take me. She worked at the Coca-Cola company, bottling plant. I sold, I kid you not, something like 36 cases in a day of cookies there.
Ooh.
It was nuts. Yeah. It was great. All right, so I want to talk about this person. I can't call him names like I want to on daytime radio. Leland Yee.
That's enough. That's a dirty word in and of itself.
Yeah. I don't like Mr. Yee. Mr. Yee is an ignorant mofo. But he does come and he apologizes to gamers for comments made to the San Francisco Chronicle. Let's see what he has to say. Last week, California State Senator who should be revoked, Leland Yee, said that gamers had no credibility when it came to the discussion of violent video games. More precisely, the author of the California bill that was at the center of the Supreme Court case Brown versus EMA says gamers have got to just quiet down. Gamers have no credibility in this argument. This is all about their lust for violence and the industry's lust for money. This is a billion-dollar industry. This is about their self-interest. Way to go to make yourself public enemy of gamers everywhere, Mr. Yee. All right, so
I dare say, Mr. Yee, Anonymous is watching your phone right now, waiting for one slip up. If you got anything on there you don't want seen, I suggest you hide it because they're after you now.
So Yee just kind of digs himself a bigger grave over on his Twitter, which I will not be following you over there because you're a big fat loser. Gamers, I admittedly didn't use best words to SF Cron. Mint video game industry has inherent conflict of interest in the gun violence debate. Really? Way to prove that you have an IQ of 0. I have a lot of respect for many gamers. Many are on my staff and are in my family, but the industry has profited at the expense of children. No, they haven't! No, they haven't. They have
I'm
profited at people who have money to buy the games. If anything has happened to these children, poor parenting has. Go after these poor parents! These parents who don't parent their kids.
Leland Yee, I'm going to say something completely obscene and disgusting, but I need to say this to get my point across. What you just said by saying I have many gamers on my staff and I have many friends who are gamers is the equivalent of a racist or somebody who's trying to not appear racist saying, I'm
But
not
I know
racist.
lots of
I,
gays or
I
blacks or...
I have
Yeah.
black people with many friends. I have many Latino friends. No, not acceptable, good sir. Shut up. You sit down. Why don't you pipe down?
Sit down, shut up, and quit. Grr. Grr.
No,
Ginger goes
not
grr.
not acceptable. Not.
Not at all, not at all. And I can't believe that he would even think that this was in any way acceptable.
No, he does what most people do is not understand that this is the age of the geek. The rest of you need to just move. This is our time. Move out of the way. Stop thinking that we don't have any power and we should.
Great, now I got that song going through my head. Thanks.
Age of the geek.
No, move. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
No, Ginger, you cannot sing that. You cannot.
I know, right? I can't.
Ginger, you can't sing that. Okay,
I
there's a new demo. Those of you who have a Droid might want to check out. Let me give this to Ginger. Actually, this just popped up in my little mailbox. So I'm sorry, Ginger. You know, sometimes I'm very last minute that way. All right, check that
You
out.
got some cool stuff in your mailbox?
Yeah, and there's a little trailer there and everything. Well, kind of, sort of. They have. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to touch myself while I look at this. I love this whole going back to the old school thing. I love it. Actually, let me see if I can actually share it. It might work better. It won't work. This is some other new thing called Game Salad. Interesting. Okay, but anyway, you can see the video, the trailer there. I'm gonna have to check out Game Salad later. Let's check them out, find out what they're about. But this is a game demo they sent over. This is what's the name of this? The name of the game is Phantasmic. It's a new mobile gaming application. No, but some new company. We're going to have to find out what's going on with them a little bit later.
YouTube, folks. YouTube.
Well,
right.
They might be trying to take on YouTube. I'm not going to begrudge them until I see what they can do. But, anyway, this is a new mobile gaming application from OBJ Enterprises. And they said thanks to an unprecedented explosion of Android users worldwide in the past 2 years, they have placed a high majority on Phantasmic's readiness for the growing mobile platform. According to industry tracker app Annie, I like the name, Android market, Google Play enjoyed 48% of growth in downloads just last summer, compared to 3% growth from Apple for Apple Store. Nice. In South Korea, a key gaming market, Google Play moved ahead of iOS in app revenue generation. That could also have a lot to do with the slave labor. As consumers shift their precious entertainment consumption minutes towards smartphones and tablets and away from television, print media, and video games. The value of owning engaging mobile content is increasing at an unbelievable pace. That's from OBJE CEO Paul Watson. He said Android devices could soon dominate the mobile market, and we intend to have all of our products optimized for this platform. Novolon Games, the Phantasmic developer founded by joint venture of Obscene Interactive, anticipates that the game will be released for download on Android platforms, Google Play stores sometime here in the first quarter. Novolon Games has also applied for Apple App Store distribution. Ooh, this is going to be ugly. Phantasmic is a free-to-play game optimized for the mobile marketplace. Potential investors, yes, you can invest in it, guys, and gamers can now play the beta version of the game's level.
I like investing.
Yeah, you can play now. At the link is novolongames.com/phantasmic-demo. Does it look interesting? I'm liking the old school side scrolling thing, which I like that a lot of the new generation of gamers are getting to see. Especially, see how you newer gamers, see how he dies and you start over. Yeah, this is what we had to deal with in back in the old days of gaming.
Back in the day.
Yes, when you died, you were dead. You had to start over. That's why we got to be so good.
True story.
We didn't have any internet to go look up cheat
codes.
Man,
that run back in the day was long.
What was it I played? I was gonna say, oh God, what was the name of that game? Something with a samurai in it, or oh God, I can't remember the name of it right now. But it's when it was not a side scroller, but it was kind of a 3D.
Yeah.
3D. Yeah, when you would die there, it was a part that you got to. There was a boss when you would die. It wouldn't send you all the way back to the beginning, but it was damn near. And I was just remember I was about to cry. After three
Girl,
days.
I do remember the days of Dark Age of Camelot and the long run
Yes.
back.
I kind of well, you know what? Secret World is like that. When you die, and I appreciated that. That made me, made sure I was more cautious in my play because I didn't want to have to run back down in through this. Where is it? A hole in a tree or something? I'm going through.
I know. I mean, because good lord, that was
Yes,
long run back. I was like, really?
yes. You had to, and that one. What is it? You had a grave, and then you had.
Yes. You had to go pray at
It's your
your
grave.
grave because of course you lost XP when you died.
That was. I think they were the first game to do that. You lost experience points when you died.
Yeah. So I mean, you could like totally lose your level. I mean, you couldn't. Well, you couldn't lose.
Well, no, you
lose your level, but you could lose all the XP that you learned for that level.
You
Going
could
towards
lose
the
your
next
level
one.
in City of Heroes that way, and
Yeah.
it wasn't so much as lose a level. It was you would lose the powers that went along with the level that you got. So you know how you go and you level up, you get new abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Your power gone. If you drop below the experience point, you were in what they call the influence debt. Yeah, you were in trouble, which I hated because my first big power I had was the thunder lightning storm, which used to keep everything off of me. I would cast it over me, and then I'd stand underneath, and I'd kick all kinds of ass. But if I
Mm-hmm.
dropped down a level, I lost that power, and ooh man, I was, my little storm character was like paper. You just push her, she fall down, blow her. So yeah, I
Oh
would.
no.
That's you guys don't know about that. That's that old.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You
Hey,
don't know
so
nothing about that, youngsters. No.
get up off my lawn.
I am not a pyromaniac, Jay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, yeah, you are. Carnage Heart EXA captures a moment in time. Unique in-game ability to save movie files, sure to excite PSN fans. Natsumi, a developer and a publisher of family-oriented video games, today revealed additional details, including new videos and screenshots for their upcoming combat mech title, Carnage Heart EXA, due out on the PlayStation Network in early 2013. Mixing high levels of customization via programming with a hardcore strategy RPG system, the game also allows players to save their battles as movie files, which they can then share over the internet. The new videos can be viewed on YouTube. Carnage Heart EXA provides players a unique opportunity by allowing them to save their battles as movie files. This is coming from Hiro Maekawa, president and CEO of Natsumi. This allows players to record a battle This allows players to record a battle to remember for later, and even share these files to social media like Facebook and Twitter. Like many tactical RPGs, Carnage Heart EXA is divided into modes when playing plot sections, which advances the game's story and gives players insight into the characters of the Carnage Heart, then dive into combat during briefing sections where goals are established and enemies are fought. Want to personalize your Overkill engine, OKE? To your taste, players can choose the OKE's hardware, including items like weapons, armor thickness, and plenty more. Program the OKE's software, change its coloring, and add an emblem, and give it a unique name. Don't forget to snap a screenshot so you can share your creation with fellow OKE builders. That sounds kind of neat, and I don't know what this trailer is for. It just started playing, so ignore it. But that's kind of neat. I like the whole build your own mech for the game. That's really cool. Oh, that was Harvest Moon.
What, huh?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You said Harvest Moon. You know how, let me tell you the irony that you mentioned that. Snow and I were talking about Harvest Moon last night, and I told her, do not mention.
Oh, I can't show this trailer. Sorry, folks.
What
There
trailer?
you go. There's the website.
Oh, that's a website. What you doing, woman?
Yeah, I clicked on the little play button. And then it asked me for my age, and I was like, nope, never mind.
When I sent you?
Yeah, the one you just gave me.
That's just a link to their website. It's not a trailer. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, it's open now. It's showing. It's showing.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's a lot of support going on for THQ from the community. Ironically, I know we're mad about the balloons, but it's kind of like fighting with your brother or your sister. You're mad at them about something they did. You don't want them to die, right? Right. Some of you maybe, but I won't talk to you anyway.
Not that I tried to flush my brother down the drain or anything.
Yeah, but you knew. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore that because I don't want to be a party to any type of crimes or anything Ginger may commit. But
I wanted a sister.
Turtle Rock
He had
Studios.
parts that made him not a sister.
Turtle Rock Studios co-founder Phil Robb has shared his thoughts on the closure of publisher THQ and being outbid on its own IP Evolve by Take-Two. Obviously, he says, we're really sad to see things dissolve for THQ, and we really had great relationship with them. This is what he said in an interview with our friends over at GamesBeat. Turtle Rock's game Evolve was sold for a reported $11 million to Take-Two Interactive. Are you asking me who Take-Two is? Really? Publisher of Grand Theft Auto, BioShock? You know, those little games.
I don't think I've ever heard about any of those games.
Really? So anyway, Turtle Rock had put in its own bid for the IP, but didn't seem too heartbroken to have missed out. They said, disappointed that we were outbid? Hell no. From our perspective, we came out of the proceedings in an awesome position, and we are super excited to be moving forward with 2K. He says we've got something really special brewing at Total Rock, and look forward to the day when we can share it with everyone. Of course, Total Rock was founded in 2002, and they created the original Left 4 Dead. In 2008, it was acquired by Valve, but in 2009, reopened on its own as an independent. You all might have want to stuck with the Valve. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. I'm so sorry. THQ looks like they had a really nice little library of games. I don't know where y'all went wrong. I don't know. Maybe y'all needed to play some SimCity so y'all could understand. Even right now, if you scroll down that page, you see how many people are liking them on Facebook. 7 million people. So you're not disliked. Yeah, you're not disliked. I don't know what exactly happened. Was somebody there just, drinking every day and smoking crack? Was that what y'all were doing? Hiring hookers on the... I don't know what y'all were doing. But Saints Row the Third, I dare say, was one of your biggest sellers. I was not a fan of Saints Row, but Company of Heroes, I got to play a demo for. I liked Darksiders. I was planning on picking up when I got some more free time because we played too many games here. And y'all know I love me some Metro last night. I was waiting for that one. Ooh, I was waiting. I'm very sad.
Yay! And I like it when they lay it out like this. No,
Wait,
I don't want to leave your website, but I will like all your stuff. Oh, Margaritaville. That I'm gonna have to go play that.
Which one?
Margaritaville.
Wait, is it still there?
I don't know.
Is the Margaritaville still there? Can we do
Well,
that?
they still have the whole little like and Twitter page, so I'm gonna assume so.
Where'd you find that? Have you all the games? I need to play some Margaritaville.
Yeah, on the THQ social. I went down and liked and followed all of them just then.
Let me go back. I gotta.
And Margaritaville online is there on their page.
Why you no work for me?
Oh no. All right, so it's my turn again, and I want to talk to you about this cool little thing I think is really, really neat. Antigua's legal pirate site gets green light by World Trade Organization. They say, well, it's official. The country of Antigua is one step closer to launching a legal piracy portal, according to Torrent Freak. At a meeting in Geneva, Switzerland today, the World Trade Organization, WTO, officially granted Antigua's request to suspend U.S. copyrights, confirming a 2007 preliminary authorization given by the WTO to the Caribbean island. With this green light, the country can launch a download portal that offers movies, music, and software without compensating the American companies that make them. The WTO authorized Antigua's request because the U.S. has prevented the country from offering online gambling games to U.S. citizens. Even after the WTO ruled against the U.S. and granted Antigua preliminary authorization to suspend U.S. copyrights, the U.S. continued to blockade U.S. users from playing the country's online casino games. You know what, folks? There are ways around that. Just saying. YouTube. Antigua's finance minister, Harold Lavelle, said in a statement that the U.S. government left the country no choice but to find some way to make up for the damage done by the blockade. These aggressive efforts to shut down the remote gaming industry in Antigua has resulted in the loss of thousands of good-paying jobs and seizure by the Americans of billions of dollars belonging to gaming operators and their customers and financial institutions across the world, says Lowell. If the same type of actions by any other nation caused the people and the economy of the United States to be so significantly impacted, Antigua would without hesitation support their pursuit of justice. Antigua has not indicated when it would launch its online portal. But of course, we're going to let you know when we hear about it. Just, so you can maybe poke around, Google something.
I'm sorry. It's time for Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. Well, we got 5 minutes, so. Anonymous embeds Konami code in government websites.
Oh,
yeah. And prosecutorial overreach. Activist group Anonymous continues its assault on various U.S. government websites in retaliation for the prosecution of Reddit co-founder and internet activist Aaron Swartz, who committed suicide earlier this month. Naked Security.
Oh, wow.
Hotness.
Okay.
Well, never mind. I'm not going to tell you what I'm wearing right now. Naked Security reports that Anonymous targeted the website of the U.S. Sentencing Commission with a Konami code that activates an asteroids-like game and message. The message is pew, 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 into prosecutorial overreach. To activate the Konami code on the website, users using the familiar code up, up, down, down, left, right on the press keys and BA, and then press enter. After the aforementioned message, about prosecutor overreach, a Nyan cat-flavored game of asteroids begins, with the website slowly disintegrating as users shoot it up with their lasers. The code has apparently been found on the government websites too, including Eastern District of Michigan's United States Probation Office. Naked Security says that the U.S. Sentencing Commission has been cleaned up already.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, do that one. I want to share it real quick before we go because I'm playing this today. I'm playing it today.
What is your showing us?
Epic Citadel is out for Android. That's right. It's a free app. It's used to demonstrate their award-winning Unreal Engine 3 technology on multiple platforms, and it is now
noises. There we go.
Yep, it's available on Google Play and Amazon App Store for Android.
Oh, that is pretty.
Gorgeous, right? In Epic Citadel, players navigate the dynamic fantasy setting of the award-winning Infinity Blade. You know that little game? From the Circus Bazaar to the sweeping cathedral in the center of town, Epic Citadel dazzles with a visual parade of special effects. I love it when they talk that way. I said, while we've licensed our engine to help developers build
That's like talking dirty to Cori.
That's right. Ship and build many fantastic games for Android. Epic Citadel is our first internally developed product to be released for Android users. That's from Jay Wilbur, who's the vice president of Epic Games. He says it's free, easy to check out the high-quality experience Unreal technology delivers on mobile devices. Epic Citadel was created with the same Unreal Engine 3 tools and technologies used to develop best-selling PC consoles and mobile games. Features include some amazing visuals, of course, benchmarking mode, which it lets you to gather performance data for your Android device, realistic reflections and animations. Y'all know I'm going to be all about looking at some water. Global illumination, dynamic, spectacular lighting with textures. And of course, they're calling the cross-platform performance outstanding. So if you want to go check that out, it's free to download just to take a look. Remember, you're not really playing anything. Please don't get excited. I'm excited because I want to see what it looks like.
We get a little bit excited. It's okay to be a little bit excited, but understand that this stuff's not going to work correctly.
Yeah, it's just a peek. Why is my Margaritaville not working? THQ, look, I know you're going out of business, but fix it.
Fix it now. Cori cannot go without a Margaritaville.
That's right. All right, it is about that time for us to get out of here. Yeah, we will see you guys possibly later tonight. Depends on how Snow and I can fare about getting on to fixing these on time. Because our Ginger's going to be out sick, maybe, possibly. We don't know.
Yes. We don't know, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, keep an eye on Twitter, Facebook, and all those places. We'll let you know for sure. Otherwise, we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Stay out of trouble. We're watching you. Especially you right there.
Yes, I do have video of you in the shower.
Kicks like a horse. There's a tiny cigarette case, and the rest you can keep, and the rest you can keep. and the rest you can keep.